Hi, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the video. How you doing? I hope you're doing really well, and I hope you're doing great. That's great. So I'm a big fan of David Gilmour and Pink Floyd and Stratocasters in general. And a few years ago, I did an assembly video. Like I bought all the parts for an inspired project where I was trying to build his black Stratocaster. And I'll share that link in the description so you can check that out. And we'll have that video for reference later. Today, what we're doing is we're going, I guess you'd call this window shopping. We're gonna go online and take a look. If I was gonna go get all the parts for his red Stratocaster, these are all the parts that I would buy. And I'm gonna make a shopping list. I'm gonna make it really easy so you can use this as a reference as well if you're thinking of doing an inspired by David Gilmour, Strat Partscaster project. And this video is sponsored by Sweetwater. Huge thanks to them for being a massive supporter of my channel. So we're actually gonna go on Sweetwater and I'm gonna build a shopping list and create it and make a link in the description. And you can take that link and you can get the parts or just use that shopping list and it's gonna be cool. We're gonna do some fun things. It's called window shopping, I guess. Does anybody remember window shopping? Is that even a thing anymore? And I did mention sponsored by Sweetwater. A little bit later in the video, we're going to talk about their certified fit cases. And we're going to pick one for this project as well. So let's get going here. There we go. We've got our Sweetwater homepage. So I've got my David Gilmour Red Strat shopping list. I've already got a completed version. It's like one of those cooking shows where they show all the ingredients and then they make the thing. And you're like, how are they going to make that so quickly? And they've already completed it. So I've got the shopping list ready. But we're going to go through each part and then talk about each part and why I picked those parts. So let's go. So whenever I do a build project like this, these projects take a long time. Like you don't even know how long it takes to do one of these build project videos. Actually, do you know? I'm asking. I don't know. So the first thing I usually do is in my mind, I jot down all the parts. And there's three main parts. The biggest parts you need, you got your neck. That's the most important to me. Your body, and then the pickups and all the other parts that go, the electronics that go into it. So neck and body. First, we're going to pick the body. And I already know they've got a Fender Stratocaster body. If I could type, that'd be amazing. There we go. So since we're doing the red, we'll go here and pick the red. And this is a deluxe. So the thing to note on this one is it has this heel that's a bit different. It's not a standard four screw plate, neck plate, what I'm trying to say. It's got the angled, the heel. Contoured neck heel is what they're calling it. So we're gonna add that to my list. Okay, we're gonna add that to, add it to my empty list. So let's see what we got here. I've used one of these bodies before and they're really nice. You don't know what the weight's going to be. That's the only mystery, but they've already done the shielding and this should fit all the American sized parts. And yeah, you can see other stuff people have bought. We're going to go through all that stuff. So that's the body. Let's move on to the neck. And I've already picked a neck that I like. There's so many necks here. If you go Fender, Stratocaster, neck, and then you've got so many options. On the red Strat, it's the maple neck with a maple fretboard. So I think the best value here, we're gonna go by, you could go all out and buy American and spend like $600-700, or you could, go down to the made in Mexico stuff, which is awesome as well. I like the player stuff. And that's what I'm gonna do. My goal with this build is to try to make it decent priced, because I like to always compare it to like the Fender Mod Shop. If you don't know what that is, you can go on Fender's site and assemble your own parts. Well, pick your own parts and they build it. And it's about the price of a Fender American Pro 2 guitar. So let's pick this one, the Fender Player Series Stratocaster neck maple fingerboard. I like this one. It's got a C profile, 9.5 inch radius, 22 medium jumbo frets. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna add it to the list. Empty. Okay, we've got those parts. Let's see our list so far. Let's go into that. It's not empty anymore, but there you go. Our running total is $649. You're like, that's the price of a player strat. No, it's not. How much is a player strat these days? Anyways, let's go back. Next on the list, just picture a guitar, okay? Now I go top to bottom. I've got the neck. What are all the parts on the neck? Like all the hardware that's going to go on the neck. First thing is the tuners, right? So on this neck in particular, you got some options here. On the back of the neck, you see it's already drilled for one of these tuners that's got the 2 pegs. So that makes it easier. I like the Fender Classic. Let's see if it comes up here. Fender Classic Gear. Is that going to come up? There we go. I've used these. They're awesome. They look vintage. They've got the 2 pegs, like I mentioned. Those are a simple drop-in. Price isn't too bad either. Add to list. Go here. Boom. So we've got our tuners. What do we got? What else is next? What else you got? String guides. That's optional, but I like to put them on. You don't have to, though. That's the thing. Fender Stratocaster. String guides. We're going to do vintage style. Bring it up here. And they've just had a price drop. Well, that's good timing. $1 off. So, got 2 string guides. Put it in my empty list. There we go. Okay. Next. Moving along. I'm just thinking, it's already got a nut on the neck. It's got a pre-slotted nut, so you're going to cut that nut later. And in my video that I was talking about before, the black Strat, I show how to do that. Okay, let's move down. This build, I'm going to make it a little bit simpler than other builds. Usually I pick the pick guard and then all the wiring and the pots and all the wiring. There's a simple solution for that, so we're going to do the wiring. It's an all-in-one, and this matches. Here, just type it in first. EMG Gilmour. This is the wiring and the pickups that Gilmour had in his Red Strat. You see, it's available soon. They don't have any in stock right now, but you can still add it to a list. Still add it to your cart. This just makes it easier. You don't have to worry about the soldering. Did they say this one's solderless? I think you can do pre-wired. There might be a little bit of soldering. Usually you have to connect a couple of things. I'm trying to look at the image here. Possibly. No, it looks like it's got plugs. Okay. And it takes a 9 volt. So these are, EMG SA Alnico V pickups. Looks like they take a battery. So they're not passive. They are powered. Cool. That's going to give you that Gilmour tone, right? That's what you want. Oh, there we go. I saw it. I'm scrolling too fast. Solderless connectivity. You just drop it into your Strat. So you take your Strat body and you just take the picker and you throw it. It just falls right in. Okay. So you got the neck covered, but you got to connect your neck to the body, right? And so what you want for that is you want a neck plate. But of course, our neck plate has to be the contoured heel. Contoured. See if that brings it up. There we go. And you've had a price drop. And it comes with the screws, so you're good. Back ordered. So, but this is what you need. You need this specific neck plate for that deluxe body. So let's add it to our list here. And then we'll see what our total is. So let's take a look at our list. So far, we're running $1,000, 42 cents. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Let's move down. Oh, you need strap buttons. You got to connect. You want to get a strap, and maybe you've already got a strap, but we'll pick a strap as well. American strap buttons. There we go. Oh, you can choose locking strap buttons if you wanted. I'm going to choose these Fender Standard Series. I've used these many times. They're fine. They're good. And, I'm picking all Fender stuff. If you ever wanted to not pick Fender stuff, you're free to do that as well. When I've done Fender builds, usually I like to pick the Fender stuff. I know it's just going to fit. There's no worries about, compatibility issues, okay? So next we need the Jack ferrule, which is going to be on the body. We've got some options here. Got road worn, gold. I'm just going to pick the standard one here. This is your input, your output jack. Input, output, right? You plug your guitar cable into that, and that connects to the body. It's got the screws, so we're going to add it to our list. Got all the hardware, got the washer. Yep, there we go. Now we are not doing a trem, or sorry, we are doing a trem. We're not doing a hardtail. So we've got to pick the right one. And I've picked one here. It's called the Fender American Professional Strat Bridge Assembly. Hopefully I typed that right. There we go. $129.99. So we're gonna add that to the list. This should fit that body perfectly. Let's take a look here. Fits most American Pro and American Standard Series 2008 to present. So that's what you want to look at, right? And this body, the body we picked, should match that. I guarantee it'll fit. That's not a guarantee. No, you always got to double check. You always got to double check, but I'm pretty sure that'll fit. Okay, we've got all the main parts. What's left? Strap. We'll pick a strap. I really like, if you want to pick a Fender strap, these are my favorite straps. Let's see if this comes up. Fender weightless. Oh, I love these. These are honestly my favorite straps. $20.79 here. They're very thin. This is, yeah, have I tried this one? I'm not sure if I've tried this one, but they're just really comfortable. So we'll add that to the list. And strings. You need strings, right? So I'm going to pick something that I like. NYXL 942. Those are strings I use a lot. Pick whatever you want, though. We got three pack. We'll just do a single pack here. 942. Add that to the list. Sometimes I use the Dario, just the regular 942, not the NYXL. Now, so let's talk for a second about Sweetwater's certified fit cases. So say you're buying something like a Fender Player Telecaster or Strat or something. They don't come with a case, but what Sweetwater has done, no more guesswork. These cases are hand tested and guaranteed to fit your guitar. They are not foot tested. Make sure you notice that. It's hand tested. This is how it works. They find the cases. They do all the measurements. So you know for sure any of those cases listed under the guitar you've chosen are going to fit. So I know that if I go back to my list now and I go to the body, is it going to show a certified fit case? Not in this case, but I do have one that I picked. So let's go pick it. I know this one will fit. It's called a Gator. I really like Gator cases. You can pick a Fender case if you want. You know that'll fit. Electric A Deluxe. Let's see if that comes up with something. That's the one. Gator GC Electric A Deluxe ABS molded case for double cutaway guitars, electric guitars. I know this one's going to fit because it was suggested when I chose a Player Strat at one point. So let's add that to the list. This is optional. Of course, you don't need a case. Just in case you want a case, get a case. There you go. Let's go to our list now. What's our running total? We are up to $13.72 and 59 cents. So if we sort by, you can sort here by highest price to lowest. There you go. So you got your body, you got your pickups, pick guard, electronics, neck. You got your case, you got your trem system, you got your hardware for your neck, you got your tuners, right? Strap, strings, ferrule, plate, string guides, and strap buttons. Did I miss anything? Have I forgotten anything? Usually I forget one thing. I don't think I did this time, but you can let me know in the comments. What did I forget? And the nice thing here is you can alter any of this stuff, right? You don't have to get a case. You don't have to get a strap. You don't even need strings. You can play stringless guitar if you really want to. It's a new thing. Kids are doing it. Try it. It's fretless, neckless, stringless guitars. It's the newest thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's it. So there you go. So what I like to do is sometimes I go to the Fender mod shop and then I build the same spec guitar. Of course, it's American assembled and everything, but you're going to spend at least double that. So it's cool to see that, I could build this myself and save a ton of money. And honestly, it's not that tough. I have that video with the black Strat You can reference that. You can see how I assemble all these parts. Totally applies to this. In the future, I do hope to get these parts and then assemble it and make another video. Maybe we'll do a Red Strat inspired Gilmour assembly like I've done with the black one. Again, super thanks to Sweetwater for sponsoring the video. I'm going to share the list. I'm going to share the shopping list. I'm going to share that Black Strat Gilmour video. Everything will be in the description. You can go check it out. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this. If anything here doesn't make sense, let me know as well. I'm all about feedback and constructive criticism. As always, play guitar and have fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.